Happy October 31st, aka Halloween. I've tried to keep it no secret on my channel that I am a huge fan of horror, especially the slasher genre when it comes to movies. One of my favorites being the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
What happened was true. This is the movie that is just as real, just as terrifying as being there. After you stop screaming, you'll start talking about it.
I've also tried to keep it no secret that Leatherface is my favorite slasher villain in all of horror. He freaks me the absolute shit out. But I just can't get enough of the awesomeness that is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The franchise has been rebooted, sequelized, and prequels, sequels, all that sort of nonsense, and it just isn't working. But I hear that there's a new one coming up pretty soon, which is meant to be a sequel to the original, and I'm interested to see how that turns out. So you might be wondering, how do I feel when my favorite movie genre turns into a video game, which is my favorite piece of art? Yeah, video games is art too, alright? Well, as far as I know, there is only one game based off the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and that is on the Atari 2600. Why only one game, and why so long ago? I don't know, maybe it's too violent. Anyway, let's check it out. Let's check out the Atari 2600, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. God, that was tricky. And the game begins right in the middle of the action. No cutscene, no storyline, no text, just straight in the action. And you find yourself needing to chainsaw some innocent girl who's just running through the woods. And look at that, 1000 points. And I basically told you the entire premise of the game in under 10 seconds. All you do is run around or stomp around, dodging these obstacles and occasionally chainsaw the girl.
This game is very violent.
Let's talk about these obstacles. Oh boy, the obstacles. You got fences, skulls, grass, wheelchairs. Probably because there was a character in the first movie who was in a wheelchair. So what do these obstacles do? They ruin the entire game. If one pixel, and I mean one pixel, if one pixel of Leatherface makes contact with an obstacle, you get stuck. And well, yeah, it is possible to get unstuck. It just takes out the whole fun of the game. Why couldn't the girl start beating you up or something just to make the game, I don't know, more of a challenge? I hate getting stuck. I hate running full speed ahead ready to make the kill only to get stuck by Mr. Cripple's wheelchair. God, get out the way. Now let's talk about the music and sound effects. Well, first of all, music, there's none. The sound effects, well, there's a total of 5 different sounds you'll hear in the entire game. There's the footsteps, the chainsaw, the sound it makes when you kill someone, the opening title screen with its bling, and this.
My ears!
Alright, so my ears are now broken, but my eyes still work, so let's have a look at the visuals to this game. So yes, the game's on Atari, so we can excuse the bad looking graphics. But what's wrong with this picture right here? Why is the house and car so small? I mean, I know it's meant to look like they're in the distance and, you know, far away, but why is the car bigger than the house? Also, why is the chainsaw the same color as the body of Leatherface? Why couldn't they just, you know, make it silver, grey, red? I guess that would make the game too violent, as if full-on decapitation wasn't violent enough already. Alright, so let's get back to the actual game. How do you win? Well, to put it lightly, you can't. But you can lose by running out of fuel. You see, all this running around drains your fuel energy, and you have about 3 lives. So once you run out, you lose a life, and when you hit 0, the game ends. And it ends by the girl kicking you up the ass. Thought I was joking? Well, take a look.
Wow. What a brilliant ending. Well guys, that is it. That is the Texas Chainsaw Massacre on the Atari 6900. But you guys probably think I hate the game because I only really spoke about the negatives. Well, that's not true. I really like this game. Yeah, there are things in it that I find really annoying. Well, a lot of things I find annoying. But there are things I find annoying in some of my favorite games of all time. And I think in this case, for this game, it's just part of the charm. The lack of music, I guess, can pretty much pay homage to the movie because the movie lacked so much music, but it still managed to have a strong impact in the horror factor. There are very few movies out there where if you take away the music, the impact and feel to what's going on doesn't exactly hit home right. But here in Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I think it's just part of the reason why it's so scary. The lack of comfort to music. Well guys, happy Halloween, enjoy yourselves, eat lots of candy, watch some scary movies, just have some fun, but stay safe. But before you guys go, let's say you want to buy this game for yourself. Let's say you have an Atari and want to own this game. All you gotta do, and I'll show you what to do, just go onto eBay, type in, Texas Chainsaw Massacre on eBay, and it should just appear right there. That is bloody expensive.